All right, good evening. Tonight we are going to talk about the uses of the adverbs of frequency. This is March 14 and this is 9:10, so we are going to start right now. We were supposed to have our meeting at 9 o'clock, but as I have been always expecting many people to attend this, I'm going to start right now with the presentation I have for you. So I'm going to share a presentation in which I'm going to show you the uses of the adverbs of frequency and the list of those that you can also use in the speech or in the writing process you are going to have. The adverbs of frequency are the action expressions that we use, as its name says, in order to express the frequency in which we do an activity, right? So that's why they are important, because they can help us emphasize on the activities we do, but also on the frequency we have in order to do that. So let me take a look to this one. I think maybe this one is okay. So right here, sorry for the disorder we have over there, but maybe this is because the presentation is supposed to be in PowerPoint, not right here. So those are the adverbs of frequency that we can use. And if you have like a scale of percentages, you can have from 0% till the 100%. You can have the adverbs that show that the activity has been done with a high frequency, such as always, usually, often. When having sometimes, you have maybe like 50%. And when these other ones is less percent than the 50. So rarely or never. Here we have some examples. They commonly come after the verb to be. If you are using the verb to be, they come after the verb to be. She sometimes late. The students are never bored. So nice. She sometimes. The students are never bored. But if you are having a different verb from the verb to be, so other verbs different from the verb to be, they come before the verb. Yes. She often checks her answers. He usually pays attention in class. So that's something you have to take into account and to pay a lot of attention when writing or using it in an oral way. These two adverbs of frequency, usually and sometimes, they can also come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The dog eats homework sometimes, or sometimes the dog eats his homework, or the dog sometimes eats his homework. So when having this, you don't have any problem. Let's observe the example you have over here. I sometimes study at my computer. Yes. Notice that because you are using the verb study, you write the adverb of frequency before the verb study. We have other which is ever. Ever is mainly for yes/no questions. And you can use it at any time, not only present, but also past, present perfect, etc. Are the tests ever iffy? When you have this, ever means at any time. You are asking in the whole process, you have done this activity. Are the tests ever easy? Does he ever get an A in the exams? So questions. Do not use ever in affirmative statements, okay? Because ever will be only used in questions. If you want to create a negative sentence, you can use the expression never. I never come late. Also, you are not using the auxiliary for the negative sentences. When using the expression or the adverb of frequency, never, you immediately identify that this is a negative sentence. You can also have how often, which is a WH question that we use in order to ask about the frequency a person does an activity, how frequently you do an activity. Yes? So often do you study with a partner? I rarely study with a partner. Let's have some practice. How often do you fall asleep studying? How often are you tired? Notice the difference between the uses of a verb, such as fall, and the verb to be. Okay. Let's try to observe. I'm going to show you if it is possible. The screen I have over here, which I want you to observe a part of a video. Let me see if it works. Okay. Let's observe maybe just some sentences that we have here. They are not always about the sports. They are sometimes about food. Notice that we have the verb to be in negative form. They are not always. And after the verb to be in negative, you have the adverb frequency. They are sometimes about food. So they are verb to be. Sometimes will be the adverb frequency. Notice the question. How often? There is over here another expression, which is once and twice a week. When having this expression once and twice a week, you can say that once is for one time, one moment, and twice a week is for two times. So we commonly use this expression instead of using the expression one time or two times. Okay. Well, this is just a conversation. I'm going to share the link with you so that you can use it. But this, she probably usually wins. Yeah. So I'm going to share with you this link because I have already said I was like expecting you attending this video conference tonight and participating in this. I just brought this topic into account tonight for the video conference because I consider it is an important um, opportunity to remember the vocabulary we have studied during the platform. It is also included in the units you have done for the second term, but also because they are extremely common, and this is why you can also use it in the second stage of the collaborative project or in the daily life or activities that you commonly talk about. Yes. So as I had some exercises for you to do, I just share with you the link that I have in order to check not only the video that I was showing you, but also the exercises that you will find after the video. So if you have any difficulties, just write to me and I will be able, very proud to collaborate whenever you need. Thank you very much. Have a good evening and see you soon.